Hello friends, welcome to our channel Cbse English, the Topper's Choice. In today's video, we are going to discuss class 10th first poem, Dust of Snow. At the beginning, we'll talk about the poet of this poem. The poet of this poem is Robert Frost. Robert Frost was born on 26th March 1874 and died on 29th January 1963. He was an American poet and born in San Francisco, California. His work was initially published in England before it was published in the United States. Known for his realistic depictions of rural life and his command of American colloquial speech, Frost frequently wrote about settings from rural life in New England in the early 20th century, using them to examine complex social and philosophical themes. Frost was honored frequently during his lifetime and is the only poet to receive 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. He became one of America's rare public literary figures, almost an artistic institution. He was awarded the Congressional Gold Medal in 1960 for his poetic works. On July 22, 1961, Frost was named Poet Laureate of Vermont. Theme of this poem. The poem Dust of Snow shows that even trivial things make big changes in our life. These small things can change our situation for the better. Small things we do for others, knowingly or unknowingly, make all the difference. In the poem, it is the crow's act of kindness done out of fear perhaps changes the mood of the poet. The poet receives this dust of snow as gift from nature. He feels happy and is grateful that someone has saved the part of his day from being wasted. The poem conveys the idea that we must appreciate small things in life as they are not unimportant. They can bring significant changes in our life. The simple things we do for others make all the difference. Introduction to this poem. The poem Dust of Snow by Robert Frost is a simple and short poem, yet with a deeper and larger meaning. The poet explains how an act as petty as experiencing snow on one's body can brighten one's day up. The message of the poem is put into words by Robert Frost. Always a larger significance. A little thing touches a larger thing. Now we'll discuss summary of the poem. This poem presents a simple moment, but it has a larger significance. The poet says that he was in a sorrowful mood and was sitting under a hemlock tree. It was the winter season and there was snow all around. A crow was sitting on the same tree. The crow was shaking down the dust of the snow on the poet. When a small particle of snow fell on the poet, he was awakened from his thoughts and then noticed the simple activity going around him. This changed the poet's mood. He suddenly realized that he had wasted his time being in sorrow and now he should utilize his remaining day in doing some useful tasks. This realization changes his mood and fills him with positive energy. His depression and sadness is washed away by the light shower of snow dust. His heart is filled with happiness and he gets ready to use the rest of the day in a good manner and with positive thoughts. Now we'll discuss the literary devices. Rhyming scheme of the poem. The rhyming scheme of the poem is AB, AB, CD, CD. That means first line rhymes with third, second line rhymes with fourth, fifth line rhymes with seventh, and sixth line rhymes with eighth. Enjambment. This is a figure of speech. When the same sentence continues to the next line without the use of any punctuation marks, it is called enjambment. It has been used throughout the poem. Alliteration. It means the occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words. It is used in this poem in the second stanza in the line, has given my heart. In this line, her sound is repeated in has and heart. One more line is there in the same second stanza, and saved some part. In this line, s sound is repeated in saved and some. Now we'll discuss main points of this poem. The poet was sitting under the hemlock tree. He was upset as his day did not go too well. Suddenly, a crow sitting on the tree shakes the tree, and the fine particles of snow from tree fall on the poet. The soft and cold touch of snow changes the poet's mood from sad to happy. He starts feeling soothed and refreshed. In this way, a simple movement proves to be very significant and saves rest of the day of poet from being wasted and held in regret. The poem describes a very simple happening in very simple words. It tells us that sometimes even a small incident may prove to be of a larger significance. The poet is upset in the beginning of the poem, but a small incident of falling of snow changes his mood totally. In the end of the poem, the poet feels relaxed and thankful to the nature for saving his day from being wasted. So dear friends, if you have liked this video, please click on like, subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon to get more videos like this. Thank you very much for watching.